It's Jackson's Buccaneers going up against Jones's Falcons. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 10 matchup.
Matt Bosher ready to kick it away to start the game. It out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Starting at quarterback, a third-round pick in the 2013 draft out of NC State, and right out of the box started 13 games in his rookie campaign, quarterback Mike Glennon. It's an empty backfield for Glennon this time. Snapping out of the gun. And he's taken down.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Out of the gun. Vincent Jackson on the deep throw. Oh, and almost picked off that time. And now we'll look at the Buccaneers offense. They are the top-ranked passing offense in the NFL this season. Martin lines up in the backfield from the gun. Throws to the right. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Just a few yards. Ryan's the man in charge of the offense here today, and he's been one of the best performers in the league this season when it comes to passing yards. First down at the 31. Makes the reception. That's a gain of 8.
That out route that time was run to perfection by the receiver. He made such a sharp cut. He gives himself some space from the defender, and the quarterback puts the football right on target, just short of that first down marker.
Falcons have it at the 39. Gives it to Steven Jackson. Here's our look at the Falcons offense. They've shown this season they're not a team that's going to run the ball very much. Matt Ryan under center. 3rd and 2. Ryan gives it up. The defense stands up early and stops the run cold.
Good job that time. You said it, Jim, by the defense. They attacked the offensive line, and there was nowhere for the running back to run the football.
Touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. First down on the way. Martin's lined up in a single back formation. To the ground. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one. Here's how the Falcons defense, they have been shredded week after week against the run. They've had almost no chance. Mike Glennon takes a look down from under center. Toss play here to Martin for a gain of about 5. Third down snap coming up. This was their bugaboo a week ago, failing to convert time and time again. 3rd down and 6. Keeps it here. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Arenas will try. Ball is out. They pick up the loose ball, and here they go. Nice tackle.
One of the reasons why you put all those fast guys on your kicking team, so when that football comes loose like it did then, your guys can react and recover the fumble.
good field position here to start this series.
Martin's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
Play action.
And Myers has got it. And a first.
Lennon is able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Martin is in the backfield. Midway through the first. Finds Evans.
Tackles made. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Goal line defense on the field.
Doug Martin
Takes it across, and he's in for the touchdown.
That was just an awful job, wasn't it, on the defense? I mean, it's first and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
The Falcons in kick return formation.
Arenas on the return. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
Matt Ryan from the shotgun. Burner's able to get a hand on it and knock it away. And here's the Buccaneers defensive lineup. They do have a tendency to give up a lot of yardage. So we'll see if this offense can take advantage today. Jackson's lined up as the single back.
2nd and 10.
Ryan connects with White. White's taken down at the 40.
Quarterbacks love this, Jim, when they throw a short pass and the receiver catches it and picks up big yards after the catch. We call that yak, yards after the catch. Nice job.
The Falcons continue to find themselves in games that come down to the wire. A week ago, they secured a victory, but they trail in this one right now, partner.
In the NFL, your whole season really evolves around how you play in the close games. If you don't perform well in the close games, you're not going to go to the playoffs.
Jackson takes his spot in the backfield.
2nd down and 7. He'll throw it over the middle. Golson has the pick. The tackle is made.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down coming up.
Keeps it here. Has Jackson. Gain 18.
Lennon selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Martin's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Now 1st and 10. Play fake. Getting away from the pressure. And a touchdown. Tampa Bay.
When you got a lead, you march down the field, and you add on that lead with a touchdown. It's fun to watch the other team. Will they stay patient or will they panic? My bet is they'll panic.
The Falcons ready to return the kick. And he'll start his return.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
The Falcons this time will go with 2 tight ends.
Out to the left. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Ryan's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run.
Jackson's a running back normally, but this time lined up as a receiver in the slot.
Matt Ryan with the long pass down the field.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense called, and that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job by the defense.
Bosher is back now. He'll be punting it away. Martin's going to look for space now.
This is a big-time return.
The Buccaneers love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
1st and 10.
Will go ground, taking it right up the middle, and he's brought down right at the 42.
Martins is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Offense lines up here.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. No room to complete that one.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Intercepted.
Going to take it the distance.
The 30, the 20, the 10. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Well, the quarterback was under pressure. He could not see the defender. The defender in the right spot makes the catch and takes it back for a touchdown.
Driving extra point is good. The Buccaneers now only up a single possession. The gap's been closed in this one. Scores 14-7. Martin's going to test the coverage this time.
Spins out of the tackle.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Buccaneers are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Mike Glennon takes a look down from under center.
1st and 10. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. Moore's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
That's 2nd down coming up.
Martin's in the backfield. Single back set. Still got it after the play action. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's 3rd and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
As Jackson
Brought down at the 41-yard line.
Glennon's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
He'll keep it on the play fake. A takeaway.
That'll stop the play right there.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
1st down at the 32.
Should have had it.
Jones is unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
2nd down and 10.
And nothing there as that was double covered.
It'll be 3rd down.
Rodgers is in the backfield. Ryan from the gun. Looking long to Julio Jones.
What a catch. Touchdown.
Touchdown Falcons. Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
Inside of the uprights.
Falcons defense once again setting up that score. Turnover points cashed in by the offense. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Buccaneers ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 30. Mike Glennon takes a look down from under center. First down at the 30. Has Jackson, and that's a gain of 9.
The quarterback see cover four defensive backs playing back against the deep passes. They know they're going to look for underneath or crossing routes. That time, a good throw by the quarterback to the receiver going across the field.
Some big numbers in the passing game today, and we've seen that so far, Phil.
We have seen that. The quarterback has been magnificent, no doubt about it. And what you have to do on the defensive side, look, you know they're going to get the yards. You just hope to stop them down in the red zone and make them kick field goals.
He's got the touchdown.
Well, the offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead. It's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Buccaneers kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing.
He's got a chance to return this one.
Taken down at the 21.
They face first down.
Up, two tight ends set. Gets the handle here.
Second down following the run.
Ryan over to Jones.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
Split backfield here. From the shotgun. Roddy White makes the reception.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
First down and 10. Takes it from the strong eye.
Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
After running it, it's second down. Offense lines up here.
Ryan takes it from the gun. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at third and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Third and 13. Mark Barron has the interception. And he's brought to the ground.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down here. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Martin up the middle. And he spins away. Gains 20.
The Buccaneers offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
First down at the 21. Martin. Left side. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Martin's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Scrambling now. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open. Too much pressure on the quarterback on that play, Phil.
That defense, boy, oh boy, are they aggressive, and they can get after the quarterback. We saw it on that play. This is going to be a tough assignment for this offensive line today.
Third down and 10. Murphy's got the catch and the first.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
He'll fire it out to the left. Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Second and goal from the 10. Running away from the pressure. And the Bucs are in for the score. Touchdown.
That was a nice job that time by the offense, driving down for the touchdown to increase their lead. That really takes a lot of pressure off the defense.
The Buccaneers defense certainly contributing to the cause here today. And that interception was good enough to lead the offense out for a short field and a score. Arenas on the return. That brings the play to an end. It's first down as they head to the line. Roger lined up in the backfield. Ryan's going to take it from the gun. Out to White. White marked down at the 27. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now second down and 4. The Falcons have had a tough time moving the football through the air, and it's been part of the reason why they trail at this point. Ryan, such a crucial part of this offense, and he's so competitive. What are you looking for the rest of the way here, Phil?
Well, I tell you what I think, Jim. I think he needs a little more protection. Give him some more time so he can find those guys and get the rhythm of passing the football down the field back. So if the offensive line picks up what they're doing, that is really going to improve the play of the quarterback.
It's now second down. Time for the hurry-up offense. Tight ends in motion here. Matt Ryan from the shotgun. Looks to his left. Roddy White makes the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here. Ryan still has it. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Jones has really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
And incomplete. This is third down. Steven Jackson lined up in the backfield. Quick drop back.
Ryan connects with Julio Jones on that one.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. That does it for the first half. Falcons trail in this one. Connor Bard ready for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Falcons bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Empty backfield look for Ryan here. The third quarter begins with this play. Pulls it in, and they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
The Falcons did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Falcons snap it at the 31. Keeps it on the play fake.
He's going to be tackled right around the 49.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
Now first and 10. Jackson to the right side, and now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Lined up in the slot. Jackson's going to secure the handoff.
And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Third and 5. Makes the reception.
He's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
The Falcons expect to be able to pass the football, but now in consecutive games, that's not been the case. Ryan's very talented, but he's going through a tough stretch now.
He is, and listen, you know what? We expect so much from him. You know, we think every single week's is going to be another great day. That's not how it goes in the NFL. But, Jim, we both know he's still one of the best.
Real tough starting spot here for the offense.
Martin's lined up in a single back formation. Has Jackson. Bishop's the one who brings him to the ground. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
And here we have second down.
Martin lines up in the backfield.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Secures it with 2 hands. In on the stop.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver, you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline, let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
The defense comes out in the dime.
Halfway through the third quarter.
Brings it in.
Moore's there to make the tackle. The Buccaneers have a wideout who is in the midst of a hot streak. Jackson's played a role here for this team as a #1 option, and he deserves it, Phil.
I think there's a big reason why we're seeing him play so well. Jim, I had a chance to talk to him, and he says physically he feels great. It shows he is playing great. Good job by the offense getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. That picks up 7.
You have to like what this team has done today passing the football. It's been their identity this season, and that continues here today.
Yeah, he's like, listen, this quarterback is a lot like a pitcher. Some days he'll beat you with the fastball. The next day it's the breaking ball, and that's what he can do too. He beats you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
That picks up about 3. First down here after the run. That defensive front looks impenetrable. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Bucks.
I'd say this run by the offense is just, it's arrogant. They just say, you can't stop us, and they lined up and just shoved it down the defense's throat. Nice run there on 1st and goal for the touchdown.
The Falcons in kick return formation.
There at the 20.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Ryan under center.
Play fake. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's brought down.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
Tight end in motion.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. It's Douglas.
And he is brought down at the 39.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Second down, 4 to go.
Throw to the left. Has his man. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
The quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Falcons take it from the 38. He's got the catch. Brought down after a gain of 6. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
Well, after watching that play, I think it's safe to say you can tell it's an injury to the lower body. Really big hit. Feel bad for the guy. I hope he's okay. That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Second down coming up.
Rodgers is in the backfield. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time. Looking ahead, the Buccaneers will be on the road in Washington next week, while the Falcons will be on the road in Carolina.
Now looking at 3rd down.
Ryan from the gun. White's got it. First down.
When you play this cover 3 defense, it's kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern that time?
Looking to go up top again on 1st down.
Jones has got the catch and the first.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. 1st down following the long play. Refs step in. They saw a little bit of movement on that offensive front, and that'll be a false start. That'll cost them 5.
False start, offense. Still 1st down.
1st down here.
Jackson takes his spot in the backfield. Handoff made up the middle. Gains 5.
Well, you got to have the draw play in your game or a delay. You know what that does? It fools the defense. And anytime you fool the defense, you usually get good gains.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Gives it to Steven Jackson. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Buccaneers haven't forced many turnovers this season, but today they're having a big outing, and it's easy to see why they're winning because of it.
Yeah, I like what they're doing on the defensive side. They are hustling so much, and when you hustle, you get more defensive players around the football, and that's how you cause turnovers.
Ryan takes it from the gun, and he's thrown to the ground.
Well, when you have an offense that likes to send the running backs out on pass routes, sometimes you're going to get in trouble. The defense sends more guys than the offensive line can block. And what happens? The quarterback goes down.
The kick, it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
And the flag is down.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
I saw the coach down on the sideline, and he is furious about that ball being kicked out of bounds.
Dude, I have no stake in this game. I'm mad, too. You got to kick it off. The field is 53 yards wide, and we couldn't kick it in between those 53 yards. Man, it's like you hitting the driver. You can't keep it on the fairway.
The Buccaneers will now start their drive at the 40. Mike Glennon takes a look down from under center.
Doug Martin carries the football.
That's a gain of 6.
2nd and 4 following the run.
The jumbo set on the field. Doug Martin, up the middle, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
A tackle behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Coming up, 2nd down.
Very nearly intercepted.
This is a tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
Martin is in the backfield.
3rd and a long way to go.
That ball is rifled to Vincent Jackson, who makes the catch.
Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
Offense lines up here.
The Buccaneers have it at the 39. They'll turn it over on downs.
Good job by the defense. Their team is down. It's in the second half, and the opposing offense, what do? They go for it on 4th down. You are ready for the play. You make the stop. That'll turn things around.
Jackson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. That's White with the catch from Ryan. Goldson's there to make the tackle.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. 1st and 10. Throws to the right. On his way.
The 40 has the first down. Now looking for more. Burners in on the tackle. Falcons still trail in the second half, but their passing game has been quite good throughout. Ryan's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offensive line, the play calling, all good.
The defense gets a sack. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Second down. Split backfield here. Ryan's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Roddy White falls in that bullet throw. Third down. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. And he hauls it in. That picks up 11. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly.
Matt Ryan from the shotgun.
The ball is jarred loose. He's brought to a halt.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You've got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
Mike Glennon takes a look down from under center.
First down at the 25. They'll go ground. He's tackled at the 30.
The Falcons call a timeout. They're first.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Murphy's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Martin's taking the handoff. Martin takes the hit and is brought down.
Timeout called by the defensive unit. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here. And they go back to the ground. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. That's a timeout by the defense. Second down coming up.
Martin lines up in the backfield.
They hand it off to him again. He's churning ahead. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Murphy's lined up now as a slot receiver. They call his number once more. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
This will be second down. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin.
Taken down a yard short of the first.
It's third down coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator's going to second-guess himself this time. Third short. The pass is incomplete. Now it's fourth down, and he's over there saying, I knew it. We should have run it. Yeah, they get the field goal at that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
They're setting up the return.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Falcons ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22.
Rodgers lined up in the backfield.
First and 10.
And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
That leads us to second down. Nickel formation for the defense here.
Ryan standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
You know, when you throw the football like this,
we have a review coming from the booth.
There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
On the field stands.
So the boys in the booth, they want to make doubly sure the call was correct. They decided, hey, we need to take another look at this, but the play stands as is. Matt Ryan will be taking this one from the gun.
First down and 10. The defense gets the sack. And now they'll try over again on second down.
Going to go to the hurry up with under a minute to play.
And now he spikes it. Third down on the way. One more snap and we can call it a day. Looking to go deep. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same.